And that should, yeah, there's the sound. Yeah, I did the Windows update and it reset every setting on the machine and OBS too. Totally blew me away.
That's
Good
one reason
old
why I hate Windows 10.
security feature.
Right.
Yeah, if you just switch around I think the whole microphone and output crap.
Yeah, I fixed it. All stream, no sound. But you should be hearing this now. What's up, Nightheart? And I've got a. Why is that block? Who is that there? Over the wanted poster.
Let's see. I'll listen in.
It's a PC portrait. Boom.
Oh, I hear stuff on the stream now.
Yeah, it should be hot now. So I'm fixing. My settings were all messed up after. There it is. Okay, got it. Man, yeah. Sorry guys. After this last Windows update, it reset all my sounds and flushed all the OBS settings. So I hadn't run this overlay in a while. I haven't run our game in quite a while. So, okay, let's get started. So, yes, we're here Monday night. Savage Worlds, Deadlands, Tales from Terrortory Trails. And the group is like, what the hell were we doing a month ago? So, trying to be more
just a little bit.
You can blame the wizards for the interruption in services here. So, we're supposed to only stream on the 1st and 3rd, but no, these extra Mondays in the month, they want to stream more. No, I just say no. Stand your ground. I think actually we have another one coming up this month, right? I think so. Yes, but we're not streaming. I'm just not doing it. So, because we'll be into full starting on the 29th of September. Yeah, so we'll start the Halloween spectaculars Sundays and Wednesdays for the haunts. We're going to do in the haunt series. It's going to be good stuff. I found out from Phil at Beckwith, Phil Beckwith Publishing, who creates all that. They're still writing it. Still writing the third one. They still haven't quite finished it. So, but yeah. Hey, professionalism. Who said? But we'll start streaming that. Yes, I think everybody. I'm missing one player from the Wednesday night session. We need one more. The Sunday Twitch streamer group is all full. Good to go there. And Nightheart is one of them. And Moondog's on the Wednesdays. And Gary Thaddeus is going to do Wednesday. So, and any of y'all right here, y'all can play too if you want. Is that my hand right there? Oh my gosh, you can see my hand on the. I got to fix this overlay. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, so let's get this game started. I'm just going to keep rambling, and we want to play because they're in the middle of another predicament. Go figure. They jump from one issue to another in this scenario. But let's do introductions. We'll start with ladies first. Say hello, Santia.
Hello, I am Santia Rosalina Morales, and I am a middle child of 7 children. My family had a farm. They were ransacked by bandits, and she is now just out on the run trying to find whatever remaining family she has left after that. And now she's with these guys.
Lucky her. Thaddeus.
Well, I'm Thaddeus Walker. I apparently am suffering from amnesia because it's been a while. Pretty much just became a bounty hunter because hunting the people that killed my family, and met up with these guys thanks to the good old patron that hired us to do all this. And now I'm kind of regretting the decision to join.
Life decisions.
Oh boy.
They've been doing it ever since they got in the saddle. Dr. Versailles.
Yeah.
Yes. My name is Dr. Versailles, and right now I am looking at these good devices which these men are using to try to murder each other. I would murder them much.
Uh-oh, we lost you. If you muted, or did you stop?
Oh, I stopped.
He let go of the button too early.
Now what? Oh my gosh. He loves giving me grief. He's really good at it. Father Alexander Anderson, you're last, sir.
Ah, yes. I'm Father Alexander Anderson. I'm here to spread the word of the Lord across the country with me and my new flock of disciples. They're, just following me around, helping spread the word of.
Yes, him and his Iscariots, his flock that have his backside and front side too. All right, so I just reset the adventure cards, and I just reset Chips. Make sure, I think, wasn't it Santia that gets one extra one? I know, Father Anderson, you got yours, right? You got all three?
Yes.
I get
Okay.
one more.
You get one more. That's what I was making sure. See, boom.
I'm supposed to get 6 more.
Yeah, whatever. I know
I do
better.
remember that.
And I need to give myself 4 chips. Let's see. Award random 2, 3. Woo! Look at that. Red, white, and blue. Woohoo! Wee! Yeehaw! All right. Since we need to reach back into the annals of antiquity to remember what the hell we were doing, the group had spent several sessions dealing with some ornery engines and some vampires in an abandoned fort that they were kind of holed up in after the Indian tribe kind of cornered them and led them to this fort where they had actually had some other pioneers that were transversing the countryside, and the Indians basically, I think Thaddeus did some of the ambassadorship. Yeah, the one that's killing everybody was the one that was doing all the persuasion. Very, very strange. Finding out that the Indians were, really what was happening was the Indians were just trying to keep the group contained there while that evil was being was taking place and were concerned about it spreading. They met an old foe of theirs, Black Dog, who looked like he'd been killed, but some of his minions dragged him off as he was, I think, didn't Santia, didn't you give him a double whammy, I think, was something like that when he was in wolf form?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
He stabbed me and I stabbed him back,
Yes.
like real hard.
Yeah, the dice exploded all over him.
Yes, they did.
He was dragged off. The group, Dr. Versailles, using his big gun that he likes to expose people to from time to time. Basically, no, it was big gun, and it was the monkey, and his flying monkey.
Say explosives.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of explosives.
Yeah, blew holes up in the fort. Yeah, basically destroying wagons, the pioneers, and everything else that was around them. But then they finally did dispatch the vampire that was causing the pox area, and actually was causing some of the other ones some of the dead that were killed that he was actually killing over time to live off of. They exposed them to the sunlight and they poofed up in flames. So the shaman of the Indian tribe finally, seeing that it was all handled, let the group pass. And so the group, once again, trying to deal with avoiding dead ends and backtracking through the canyon area and all that, took a few days to kind of get reacclimated and continue heading north up into up farther into the Wyoming territories. Started moving forward, but then, as always, they were sent up ahead because there was a sound of gunfire, sustained gunfire, taking place somewhere up in front of them. And as the group made their way through the canyon area, they came upon what was the site of an intense battle taking place. As you can see, they have a little bit of they're coming in. Y'all are kind of coming in from, well, where y'all are at right now. We're going to say, let me not move the map here so I can kind of show it because it's about full screen already. We're going to say y'all are up here, kind of overlooking.
Where's the map?
Oh, here, that's right. You were there. Everybody else got it. Forgot. There you go. So y'all are on this
Thanks.
this over coming off of this canyon area, and you're looking down, and you can see basically that there is this huge trestle, train track bridge being built. Though it looks like it's kind of in trouble in a few spots and all that. But there are two heavily armed groups battling it out on each side of the river. What's got the doctor all excited is one of the groups has flamethrowers, Gatling weapons, and other just outlandish mechanical devices that they are just letting rip across the river. But they are at disadvantage because of their numbers, because on the other side is a large a contingent of individuals that seem to have just regular weapons, rifles, guns, things like that. And I think I may well send this over to you, but y'all can have it. And they all are sitting up here watching the battle back and forth. Boom, explosions, the ground's erupting, gunfire, flamethrowers shooting across. Each group trying to it looks like they're, wanting to control this trestle that crosses over this river that is definitely not complete. You have the mechanical group are on the northwest side of the river. The larger contingent is on the southeastern side. And y'all sit there and see this going on. And that's where we pick up the action. Unless you have any other questions. And we'll bring the music down. So, boom. What are we doing as y'all watch this mess taking place?
Well, I was admiring Father Alexander's new Iscariot that he had.
I got a new one.
Yeah.
He did? What?
Yeah, it was giving him all kinds of kisses while you were going.
Oh, the puppy.
He's so cute.
My dog jumped in my lap for a little bit while you were
That's
going.
right. Okay.
So cute.
I had to point it out.
Like, damn it. All right.
And I just love throwing curveballs for Duff.
Yes, you're always throwing curveballs to me. All right.
Well, that's a mess going on by those railroads.
Yeah, my suggestion was to let them fight it out and come back later.
Yep. And you see, every so often, you'll see a contingent of riders kind of move out of the camps, and it looks like they're patrolling around the outskirts and all that on their side, looking maybe, kind of keeping track of their backside, their flanks. It's still a little loud on music. Let's bring that down.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, actually, I don't hear any music.
Here, let me.
There it is.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's lovely voice meter banana. You clicked the wrong stuff. Woo, woo, woo. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wow. Look at the Gasumba group coming over here saying hello. Howdy, because we're playing Deadlands. So it's a Western theme. Welcome, Gasumba. Jay, thank you very much for the raid. We're just getting started. Just in time for some more entertainment from y'all's channel. It's Monday. What were y'all running? Y'all were running. What was happening over on y'all's channel? I forgot. Western Night. Oh, Anna too. Oh, everybody, say hello to Anna Myers. Hi, Anna.
Well, hello there, Anna.
Hi there.
Hello.
She makes maps. You should know her.
Yes, I think we were in a talk together.
There you go. I think so. I think y'all were. Yep. Yes. All right. So we'll get back to the action so they can enjoy the show. From your cliff vantage, yeah, the battle is raging, yeah, back and forth, and it, from the looks of it, you kind of tell that this is they're entrenched. Neither side's giving ground, and you see them, digging, pulling their wounded out, moving back and forth, and other people ride back out to take up positions. That there's, and the issue for y'all is you're not certain whether you look from the canyon and all that you've got a way to go around this. Go figure.
Well, I think we still go around because that's it looks like quite the fight that we don't want to get involved in.
Are we where the arrow is pointing?
Yeah, y'all are kind of up on the overhead, kind of a cliff range, looking down on what you see. Like I said, and you've got positions, there's just groups of them,
The doctor will walk over with a pound of ghost rock in one hand and a bunch of sticks of dynamite in the other and be, how do you think it would go if there was no trestle for them to fight over?
Didn't you talk about this last time that you thought you had a way to bring the thing down? Wasn't that your discussion?
Well, I was just questioning how many sticks of dynamite infused with some ghost rock and a monkey with a backpack it would take to, bring down the...
Well, Doc, that would be a good idea if we might not need to use the trestle to get across the river.
Yeah,
I don't think we want to become public enemy number one for both of them to.
yeah.
Right.
Mama will always say, if you fight over a toy, we will blows it up, so there is no toy to fight over.
You got me a knowledge or smarts roll, Dr. Versailles, please?
Sure.
Well, you took that one to the park. You're going to notice, as your viewpoint and all that the construction is kind of shoddy. It looks like the eastern side of the trestle is better built than the western side, and
obviously, look at the robots they use. They are so primitive.
But you're pretty certain that a sufficient damage to the lower midsections on the western side would probably bring the whole structure down. But it's going to require a fair amount of explosives.
Like I said, I think we should just let them kill each other and then come back later.
You got probably about 4 to 5 of the supports that run along major side on either side are going to require attacking, and it's going to require large bursts. They have hit points, basically, so to speak. So the question is, getting toward them and getting them
fresh out of nitroglycerin.
Yeah, you used it all on the damn vampires, didn't you?
Oh, that's right.
That was
All those explosions.
Just 10 pints. Nope, no big deal.
Yeah, just as he sent up, as body parts went flying in the fort. But yes, so you've got possibilities there, but you're going to have to get closer too. Down to the action a little bit.
Right, but getting closer would mean possibly getting into a fight that we definitely couldn't win against the numerous foes down there.
Well, they're battling each other, not you.
Right, but if we get in the way, we're going to get shot
in the
at.
crossfire.
Yeah, so it's best just to let them kill each other off and come back tomorrow.
Who says it's going to be done by tomorrow, Thaddeus?
Well, at least by tomorrow, their numbers will have thinned.
Also, I can't remember exactly, but are we? Uh, is it? I forgot exactly why we don't have the cattle with us at the moment.
Y'all were you
because
sent up,
because
We're
we heard the
scouting
noise.
ahead.
near you were another scouting mission because after the explosions from Dr. Versailles, the herd definitely stampeded a good bit and went skedaddled everywhere, and the Indians, took a couple ahead probably. If we haven't really got on the count, and so Sutter and daughter. Oh shit, what's her daughter's name? I forgot already.
Oh no, not again.
Abby.
Abby?
Abby, God, man. Once again, grimaced as they looked at the doctor. A few times you thought maybe Sutter was tickling the pearls of his handle. Just wanted to, as the doctor turned his back, just one shot. Just give me one shot. But, as always, the better part of valor, and common sense. And Abby just looked at you most of the time, Santia, and said, just get him out of here. Please give us a break. So they sent you on
making
up
me
again.
babysit the doctor. Like,
But I mean,
I didn't sign up for
The
that.
doctor can't go near the food wagon. The doctor can't. The doctor has a wagon with the big gun in it, and they can't go anywhere near the cattle or the
And
cattle
we
hands
know
because
that-
he experiments on them.
I
Right.
put a leash on him once.
and we know that that Abby enjoys talking to Santia because of her preference. So she's gonna talk to women before she talks to men. So
She turns him down, and so now she's got a preference of not men. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
well, I mean, we did have
she did have a
Dean's with the
girlfriend.
mind question in it, and we did hear her thoughts about a girlfriend.
Yes, 'cause she. Yes. I'm not saying a word. Not
So-
saying a word.
They also will not let me take guard duty anymore. I do not know why. I find so many interesting things when I do.
Yes, he does.
No, you ran away last time, and we had to go find you, and you found a dead man with a jetpack
He read
I
the
did
rules
not
on how to
run
ride
away.
bikes.
with Rebecca.
No. Anyway, so yes, that's why y'all are up ahead again. Is that
Okay. Well, maybe we should not hang around because they might think that we are one of their side that don't like the other. Maybe we should leave.
I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, let them, kill each other, and we'll come back and see how much damage was done in the morning. And
But where else can we go at this point?
Back to
that's
camp?
The problem. You can go back to camp, but y'all are stuck.
So we still, no matter what, we still have to find a way around this thing.
That is correct.
So for the cattle to come through.
you got
So
several
we need to
thousand
pick a
head count.
side.
Yes. Yep.
So that also means we cannot blow up the truck.
Well, it's not
The
complete.
doctor
on
will
one
look
end.
up from stuffing dynamite and ghost rocket to a little backpack. What? I would never do that
No, the
yet. One moment.
No,
Abel.
not at all.
Abel, put the theater.
So it is a matter of asking: do we want to go south or do we want to go north? Which side looks more pleasing to everybody?
The eastern side, the more standard weapon, group. There are more numbers there, but they don't have all the contraptions and whiz bangs and all that are coming from the west side.
Oh, can we tell which side? Well, does it show like obviously if they are like Confederates or not
You can make
from
me
up
notice
here?
roll. You can make me notice roll, please.
now, don't get me wrong. I'm all about going and getting the weapons off the dead bodies, especially the Gatling guns. But there's definitely no way we can fight this.
No.
You notice, the flag on the eastern side is one of the Wasatch. You recognize it from the Wasatch group, which you have met before. you remember. So they were
Drawing a blank.
Were those the ones that were after us because we stole blueprints?
That was the Confederates. The Wasatch was the dude in the big mechanical truck wagon.
Oh, you mean the one that we shot with the big cannon? And
Yeah,
the
the one that only
Yeah,
got
yeah.
one attack on y'all with all the whiz bang flyers and heliocopters, and y'all blew it out of the sky. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had to put two and two together because I was drawing a blank.
How about roll
Yeah, I was like,
cards?
it's either the jetpack one or the one who was trying to take our jetpack stuff.
Yeah, the Confederates came after y'all. Found the jetpack dude that was in a Confederate soldier's outfit, but they came after it thinking because it was apparently a spy that had stole the jetpack, and they were wanting to know what y'all found, and that was because the doctor hooched the plans that the guy was carrying. And then after all that, then when y'all are continue making on, the group came at y'all, the big wagon dude, and he was wanting to know what y'all had discovered. And Dr. Versailles had been storing the plans in his underwear.
We tried to give them to that one man.
Yes.
He did not want them.
Well-
He did not take
They
them.
were soiled. Don't ask.
I mean, does the doctor even wear underpants?
He's not wearing pants lately. No, he has kind of come out
Right,
a
right.
couple times.
We all know the man doesn't wear anything except for maybe a pair of pants once in a while.
He was accosted
I-
by some ladies of the night very early in the game, and he's never been the same since.
I mean, I know he wears a lab coat.
That's about it. And
That's-
it's
that's-
hospital time because it
Yeah.
A
opens
lab
the back.
coat are not pants.
But he doesn't notice.
So
You notice he's
yeah.
quiet the whole time. He has not said a word, which is rare. Okay, that's all been true.
There's no need to deny the truth.
Yeah, so that's what you notice. There is a flag that you recognize.
Okay, well, I'll let them know what I see. It looks like that one man that came at us with his steam engine.
Oh, yes, I see the inferior craftsmanship.
And he's
yes,
on the-
quite primitive.
He's on the.
The eastern side?
They're on the eastern side. Yep.
The eastern
Okay.
side.
So maybe
They hate us already.
right, but what? And then the western side is what?
Western side, you see a flag that you recognize is known as the Iron Dragons.
I think they had us too.
You haven't run.
So it doesn't matter.
all the railroad groups hate.
So you're telling me it doesn't matter
Right,
which
because-
way we go?
Right, because like I said, I think they had us too because of our cattle herd and we didn't sell them or whatever.
No, wait,
you haven't
that's
run into
that.
You haven't run
No.
into the Iron Dragons yet. Iron Dragons another railroad group. Hi, sweetie.
Oh.
Dog
Yeah,
been fed.
okay. So the people that we don't know on the other side.
Yeah, let's help the ones that we don't know, because the ones on the other side, the on the,
The
east
Warsaw?
side, they tried to kill us already.
They
Patty,
did.
Make me a nature roll.
Nature,
Nature.
survival.
Yeah, whatever it is now.
I think that's survival. It gives me tracking and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's just it's close enough. There he goes. So yeah, as you're watching this battle take place, there's one thing that's catching your attention. There are no birds flying overhead anywhere. There are no.
That's weird.
No carrion birds flying overhead.
Which means there's no dead bodies. Are they all automatons?
Now,
Huh.
people see riding horses, and you hear them get off, and you hear yelling and screaming and pointing. You hear men screaming out in pain when things blow up or get shot. You see medical staff come out.
On which side though? Both sides.
Both sides. both sides. The larger, the more mechanical group is not taking as much damage, but they also are, you know, you see them more as they're providing, basically, it's not protection, it's just the wall of what the firepower they're laying down is keeping the larger number from crossing over.
But no carrion bird.
Mm-mm.
Or no birds at all.
You don't see any much wildlife, but normally you would expect to see, with some death and the smell of it,
Yeah.
that you would see a few vultures and type floating overhead, but negatory. Not happening here.
What a strange scene.
So no one's dying.
Well, you see them taking wounded back to the tents area, the compounds. Oh, yeah.
Maybe it is worth taking a closer look after all.
Perhaps. I agree. We should go to the west side. We can convince them we're. I mean, we are friendly. I'm just here to spread the word of the Lord.
Yes, we will be very friendly. May
I
or may not
hope
be holding
so.
sticks of TNT.
Doctor, put them away. Ay, Dios mío.
I will defer to your guys' judgment.
I think we should move away from the Warsaw people. They tried to explode us before.
Yes, yes. Never trust somebody who tries to blow you up.
They're the only group. So when you're looking at that though, Santia, they're the closest to y'all and easiest to get to, without figuring out somehow to cross over the river, because you've got to come back out from where y'all at, go down, and then come cross over and come from the southeastern side to get there. You don't see how you're going to get away without crossing the river the way that this valley moves up and the way you've got to go. Y'all have to go across the river and go up through the Iron Dragon area to get out of this canyon.
I think she's saying go to the Iron Dragon people.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cross. You'd have to go down and cross. Or you're gonna try to climb down the rock face. It's pretty gnarly. You can try, I guess.
I'm confused now.
We
we want to go to the Iron Dragon tents.
Yeah.
That is where we want to go.
You'll have to climb down the mountain, the cliff side, or you're gonna have to go down and then somehow come across the river. If you look at the map, the way it's set.
How steep's the cliff again?
Yeah, how steep is the cliff?
Enough. Oh, you know,
Well, I mean, like,
tell me that. It's
height.
gonna require all some,
Okay, Doctor,
couple hundred
you've
feet.
got the monkey loaded, right?
Well, we can load the monkey if you want.
So here's a thought. Are you able to send Abel over to the main camp of the other guys, not the Iron Dragons, the other side?
Wasatch group.
Yeah, the Wasatch, and have him explode in the middle of their camp, trying to take out whatever there is in that area.
Well, he has a pace of 12. And let me double check how long he's around for. I think it's just
You're enabling the doctor.
This is the negotiator doing this.
You're enabling him.
I'm trying to think strategically here.
Well, if he's flying at full speed, I can get him before his battery basically dies out. 24 times 5. So, the 120 tile. I don't know how far away the camp is.
So, the map here says, I tried to make each square is they said it's about 10 yards, but I'm thinking this is a little bit bigger. This is a huge area. If you look at the map. So
that's 200, let's see. Yeah, 240 yards.
You'd only make it about
Is
halfway.
how far he can fly.
y'all's call. I mean, I'm not going to say no. I'll let y'all. I'm letting y'all try to figure out what to do here.
And what's the range on the big toy in the back of the? Wagon?
200 yards or 200 tiles. So I guess 400 yards. I think
That'll
it is. Let me
reach,
double
wouldn't
check.
it?
Did he bring his carriage with him?
I mean, the doctor doesn't go anywhere without his wagon, right?
I don't know. I don't remember if he brought it or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It would have to be somewhere back because of where y'all are riding. It was, not up like this high. This is going to be just horse, even some mounted. The wagon would not be up there on the ridgeline with y'all.
It would also be very hard to bring it down.
Yeah, something like that.
The steep cliff.
Right. I'm just asking because I mean we might be able, if we had it here, we might be able to just launch mortars pretty much at the other area.
Well, why don't we go check out the Iron Dragon tent or that area first?
Right.
Well, that's
Maybe
what
we
we
can
were
have a
saying is we
clearer
can't get there.
shot.
We have to
Yeah,
go
we
through
can't
the
get
other
there.
people's area.
Oh, right, the way we
How?
get through here.
How much can your monkey carry?
I think he's pretty much as strong as a doctor.
Probably not much.
Can he slide each of us down?
Oh no, he's not that strong.
Oh.
Can he slow our falls to a survivable rate down the cliff?
See, I
I
had already tried to process that, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably.
We
not
are
gonna happen.
willing for you to try.
I'm not trying. No.
I mean, Santia's probably the lightest. She'd probably be the guinea pig.
Let me get one
I
of
say
my missionaries over here for the.
it's like
for
a
the
low.
legal affairs.
I say he's only got 4 strength, which is like a 20-pound encumbrance or something.
Yeah, he'd go crashing and falling and blowing up with us attached to him.
Now, worth a try. Well, does anybody have any rope?
Let me look. I might actually have some.
Do I?
I also forgot I have a guitar, apparently.
The doctor
Couple
might
hundred
have
feet
some
of rope.
rope.
I also
Nope.
have a sombrero.
I
Don't
say
have
I've
any
got
rope.
50 feet of rope, a set of handcuffs, some fuse.
I also have 50 feet of rope.
I do not have rope. I have 11 knives.
That gets you halfway down so far.
I've got matches.
You don't have any rope?
Nope.
We've got to talk to these people with their primitive
Yep.
automaton.
Yeah, if you see that the numbers on the Wasatch, as y'all have been trying to debate this out, the battle's raging on, and more, the Wasatch group is definitely taking the heavier casualties, and the makeshift hospital now there's something's been set up, and it is actually outside of the camp now, and is beginning to. They have pulled it back out, the dead and the wounded there, and you can actually see, Father Anderson, you actually can see, it looks like somebody is walking up and down the row of what you think may be corpses, basically trying to give solace and, heal, basically trying to help ease their suffering.
Is that the dead? I could use a few corpses.
Oh, gosh.
No. The corpses are not your playthings. They need to be buried properly. Every man
Oh,
deserves a
come
proper
on, come
burial.
on. It will be fine. They can have some afterward.
Afterwards. I don't think so, Doctor.
Your hand made a few bodies, and everyone gets so testy.
Oh, gosh. Alright. So we'd have to go around. Do we have to cross the river as well to get there?
To get over to the Iron Dragons, yes, you do.
No, I mean to the Warsaw.
No. But you see, but you have got a place where y'all have come across a few times. It's farther back down the way, certainly, but it doesn't seem, it would. it's not an issue because you had to come across it to get where y'all are going. You've had to ford over it a few times as y'all have come up through this canyon area and path that was the only way through the territories in the Sioux Nation area.
Okay.
Yep. And the water doesn't look that deep. It's a river, but even a couple of spots in the from y'all's vantage point and all that, it doesn't look that bad.
Is it raging?
Not a few spots, but you would know that. Oh, it looks like. Go figure that your best spot to cross is over here on the north side.
Okay. It's not deep enough to dive in.
Actually, we'll make it even farther north just to have fun.
Well, I say we just ride on by, we wave to them, and continue on.
Yeah. Oh, we will have to somehow make it through here regardless. So, let's see what we can do.
Okay, I guess we're heading over to the Wasatch side.
We gotta go now. See what to do. We don't have enough rope to climb down the rocks.
No, you do not. Looks like.
And I don't think the boots that the doctor gave me teleport me that far.
So.
Yeah, because I don't remember how far the teleport will take me.
It won't take you that far down.
Sad. Well, let's head on down then.
Okay, sorry, I was responding to something. Okay, so we're headed down. You're headed back down. Come back down the mountain. The pathway. Cross over the river, and now you're on the eastern side of the river. And you're coming up. You begin to hear and you can see smoke. The battle is raging. You can hear explosions, bullets whistling around, and you begin to, coming over and over a little rise, and you'll begin to see the campsite for the Wasatch group and the makeshift dead. And which way are you going to ride? Straight toward the camp, or are you going to go straight through everything and get across to then try to cross the river?
Should we make a dash for it? Oh, wait, but I forgot about the wagon.
He doesn't have it with him, I don't think.
Let's see. Do you have your wagon with you?
Duff, did I have the wagon with me? I honestly don't
want,
remember.
I had you leaving the wagon with the herd. You were on your
Okay,
donkey.
I thought so, but I wasn't positive.
Okay. So we can make a dash for it to the other side of the trestle and see if we can't cross.
You quick gallop with the donkey.
Yeah. That's gonna be great.
So start just head straight through, like middle of the area, just kind of like this.
That's a bad idea.
Do you want to confront? Do you want to confront them otherwise? I don't know if they like us very much after we blew up their steam engine.
To be fair,
were there any
there are
survivors?
no witnesses left, so nobody knows.
Actually,
It is how the doctor likes.
I have no idea, actually. Did a few go off?
I don't think anybody was left out of that battle.
Out of which battle? You talking about
the one where
we fought them?
Yeah, no, you took them all out.
Yeah, we took them all out, but I mean, we can try. We can try.
I mean, let's
and have
do
them,
it. Why not?
have a ceasefire just so we can get across with a herd.
Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. If nobody knows, then I guess it's worth trying.
So y'all take off. and basically pondering this ill decision in life, y'all begin to ride, and Thaddeus just going, "Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea." And y'all are moving.
No, we're not riding
we're
straight
going
through. We're gonna go talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where you? You're
Yeah,
heading
yeah,
toward the
yeah.
camp. Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why we wanted to make sure that they were all dead that we had in that battle. So this way, nobody knows that it was us that killed them. And
yeah. Okay, yeah. Well,
Doctor,
You know,
you need to stay back there.
Well,
Doc, you need to stay back while we talk to these guys.
Sí, doctor. Por favor,
well,
do not say a word.
I'll start riding
Please.
toward the makeshift camp then, because you're going to see that's going to be closer, which is just kind of outside the skirts of the main command post, what you're kind of seeing. And y'all are coming out at, and as you know, probably say you're about 100 yards away, moving up on it, and all it's coming out from the command tent structure and all that. A group of riders, it looks like another scout group, comes riding out, and they begin to head straight toward y'all.
All right, let's hold off here.
Hello! How are you doing?
Waving them down.
All right, so Dr. Versailles stands up on, what is your donkey's name? It's not, I keep wanting to say Buttercup.
Rebecca?
Rebecca Buttercup. That's right.
No, there's no Buttercup in this.
He doesn't like it. You stand up and you yell and scream, and the group just continue. They are moving at not a fairly good pace, but they're coming right at y'all, and they don't look like they're stopping.
The
they
doctor
keep-
will now be waving 8 sticks of dynamite. Hello! How you doing?
And they
Oh my
They-
god.
keep coming right at y'all.
Can we see them as they are coming
Uh-huh.
closer? What?
Uh-huh.
what
I'm
is
gonna
that?
ride to the front and
Yeah. About 10.
we mean no harm.
And they
We are
keep,
just a group of wandering mercenaries.
they keep coming right at you. And then
Now that
about
we're
50
closer,
Should
about
we,
50
I'm
yards
going to
away.
get. I'm going to get
now
out
that
of
they're
their way.
closer, now that they're closer, are they flesh and blood?
Yeah, they're men. Yep.
I like move
Yep.
out of their way.
Carrying, you see they've got a typical standard array of, pistols, and each carrying a rifle. A few of them look like they're bandaged, and they are 50 yards. Now they're 40 yards from y'all, headed straight toward y'all. Haven't slowed down. They're not riding at a fast clip, but they are moving, coming out, as they're doing, basically with, they were recon groups.
I'll stand here like this, and take the hat off and wave them down.
And I thought, Father Anderson, didn't you say you ride up front too?
I was trying to get in front and
Yeah. And then
Convince
Dr.
them that we're
Versailles
just
standing up on the
new.
balcony going, hello, waving dynamite. Okay. Right. Santia, are you backing up, hiding somewhere maybe?
I mean, I'm trying to, like,
They're 30
If
yards from you
they're-
now.
they're coming at us menacingly. She's gonna.
They're just riding
be
straight towards
prepared.
you. They don't have their weapons drawn. You see them
Oh,
looking,
okay.
You see them looking, or they're looking to sides and left like they're searching for stuff. You've seen the search parties do this before, the recon parties. They're looking around just kind of like as they're trying to cover their flanks and all that. And they're now 20 yards from y'all.
Well, we're gonna not look. I have a guitar. Let me pull out my guitar.
Yeah.
Let's not look menacing.
They're 10 yards from you now.
Yeah, I have my guitar. Yeah.
5 yards
not
from
menacing.
you now.
Do they look like they're slowing down?
No. 3 yards
Like they're gonna
from
charge and run us over?
Well, then I'm gonna get out of the way.
You. They ride
I'm a move.
right through y'all. As in, right through you.
Oh my gosh.
The doctor
they
would like
don't
to
exist.
zap them all.
As in they're ghosts.
They
We
ride
got
right
ghosts.
through you. And I need... Where is it? Come here. I forgot.
unholy abominations. Kill them all.
Oh gosh. How do you kill a ghost?
Yeah, I gotta pull up. This is the one thing about the way they coded this. They didn't put it in order. Need to get on with them about this. Okay. Yeah, they don't even pay attention to y'all. They ride right through the group, all 10 of them. When they do that, I need guts rolls from y'all, please. Do I even ask?
Oh, wow.
Really?
Oh,
Cynthia?
my
Really?
God.
A 17?
She played La
Never mind.
Cucaracha all the way through that.
Everybody passed right through that. Yeah, that's a little unnerving to say the least. This, ectoplasm, actually, nothing. They just kind of ride through you, and they keep on going, off and over and back the way y'all came.
Well, that is not fair. Last time they went through me, I got new voices for a while.
Okay, I'm
Ay,
putting two and
Dios.
two together. The other side's also ghosts.
But the explosions, you are watching ground explode. You hear bullets whiz by. You then come up on, I would assume y'all said y'all stopped. So y'all are still a little bit of ways from the camp and from the makeshift morgue, so to speak.
Well,
Okay.
let's go that way.
Now, are the explosions that are happening over here?
On both sides. More are on your side. You see a few. They've got, maybe they've got, some holy hand grenades, or they've sticks of dynamite. They've thrown some dynamite and all that, but they don't have the big weapons like the Iron Dragons do. Not even close. So, but the ground is definitely erupting. You're seeing the ground go kaboom, and dirt and shit's flying everywhere. And there's smoke, and there's dirt and dust in the air.
Am I seeing it on the other side also?
Both sides, but more on your side. No doubt about it. The flames, you can smell the chemicals.
Or maybe there are actual physical people here as well.
I don't think so.
Well, how would the Phantasmas be able to use physical things? They just ran right through us.
Right. The reason I say that I don't think there's any living here is because there's no carrion bird in the air with death. There's no carrion birds at all.
Yes, well, maybe the ones that are still around using the physical things are not dead yet.
Boom. You're, screams. Makes the wounded are being piled up. You see Father Anderson. You see definitely looks like some type of corpseman, holy man that is walking, making peace with those. And, but
I think we should go to the camp.
Let's head towards the holy man that's over there praying.
I'm gonna go towards that area in the camp.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want to head over to the corpse pile and see if there's...
That's the main.
That's where I was.
That's the blast template circle. That's kind of where that was set up. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is go that way.
And they're putting there, and then y'all see from time to time, some type of individual, courier and all that will come out and out of the command post and run toward the battlefield and all that. And y'all get closer. There's like some, it's, he's a simple man, it looks like, but he's, not dressed in vestments though, but he is definitely looks like he is wandering and sitting, he stops and looks over somebody and gives, the makeshift blessing, stuff like that. And when y'all
I will walk up to him and put my hand on his shoulder.
Y'all get close.
Or through his shoulder.
I need another guts roll, because you get in there, the wounds and what you're seeing, the individuals are turning your stomach. They are horrific. What you're seeing, they look real as can be. And no one's going to suffer from the rolls. Oh, really, Father Anderson? Well, he just exploded all over the place. Okay. Yep. So you reach in the air and it's, you walk to put your hand, Thaddeus, up on him, and it goes right through him.
That's what I thought.
He doesn't.
What about the rest of the camp?
You can move as you get a little bit closer and all that. The
Is it
fabric
apparent
is
that he's slightly see-through?
What now?
Is it apparent that he is
No.
slightly transparent?
Nope.
No, he looks
Nope.
solid.
Looks substantial. Yep. Until you touched him. But you got the heebie-jeebies. But you know, and then a bullet whizzes right by your ear, and that sounded real. But is looking at the tent now. The people walking around. You see some commanders, couriers, and you know, soldiers resting and all that. You know, the fabric of the tents and has long faded, and they're tattered. And how it stood the test of years of time is unknown to you. And the banner that you see now is definitely weathered and frayed. You know, and the wood that's holding it up, and the area is just cracked and it's just old. And then you get the bigger tent that you see. You hear as though there is some type of commander. Somebody's in there barking out, and you can hear some shouting going on.
So the tents are real. You can touch the tents.
You touch the tent, and it just kind of just a piece of it kind of crumbles barely, you know, just from the pressure of you. And you
Right, but it's actually
real.
a physical
it's
tent.
Real.
Okay.
Yes, it's
Okay.
real. Mm-hmm.
So I say we head to the command tent.
See,
Yep.
And
I'm yelling. He's go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going to approach. As we're approaching, I'm going to have my hands on the guns, on the handles of my guns as I'm walking towards the tent.
It looks like there's this commander, and you kind of come to the face of the tent, and you see there's two men in there. One is yelling at the other, and he's yelling, "Our orders are to hold the dragon forces here as long as we can. We can hold them then until hell busts loose, but I don't think we can beat them. There's just too much of their weapons, and there ain't no signs of retreat." And then this other guy's, "But as long as that bridge stands, we're just gonna keep fighting."
Doctor, blow the bridge.
That I was looking at these most interesting people. Look, I can poke
we-
right through them. They do not
we
bleed
still
this
need
time.
the
That structure intact. We can't let him cross.
Doc, blow the bridge.
oh god,
We still need the bridge.
we
No.
still need it. I think to
No.
cross, don't we?
No, you.
We
the
can
far
cross
side over there. You think you may
Oh,
have
the
a
river.
section. Yeah, there may be a section.
Doc, bring it down.
No, we don't need it.
What is-
Yeah, blow it up.
If we,
Bring
What
it
Put
down,
these
is
Doc.
souls to rest.
yeah,
We're
it's like what
fighting
is
over
causing
nothing.
this? What is
I
causing
need,
all this
yeah.
unfinished business?
Yeah, and there's some. You say hail somehow some bullets. You. I need y'all to make me D6 rolls, please. A flurry of bullets have somehow made its way to the tent.
Everyone else is a ghost, but these bullets
Thaddeus!
are real.
Oh no, Thaddeus!
I'm
Oh,
assuming
boy.
I get hit. Yeah, I'm assuming
you
I
got
get hit.
hit. You got hit by a bullet, and let's see. So 7 and 5, 12 points of damage. But what is that? Stray bullet strikes the poor devil. I need actually a. But how do I determine if that does any bad shit to you though? Where's my? I need a. Who's got a? What kind
That's
of?
okay. I'm just gonna try and soak it. So
Yeah, let me actually give you. So let me pull one of your. Where's your?
Doesn't it
combat?
beat their toughness or parry?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. What is your? Isn't that? Are those D8 your Winchester? What is the damage on that Winchester?
I think
Yeah, 2D8. It is. I'm gonna give you the 2D8 on that guy. That's what I'm gonna do here. Your own weapon got you. Okay. So, well, it beat your toughness.
I'm only
so-
shaking, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. So you're just shaking. Yeah. Pow. All right. That's right. I was trying to remember what the toughness. It's been a while. I can't even remember
Doc.
the damn rolls anymore. So,
Doc, blow the bridge. Hurry. Go ahead and apply
So,
this.
I'm
I'm
wanting
gonna-
Will
the
they
doctor
let
to blow up
us?
the bridge.
Yes, I'm telling the doctor to blow the bridge.
Well, I don't know if we'll be able to do that if they are fighting over it. They might fight us for it. Those bullets seem really real.
yeah, you're gonna take some time. So Doc's gonna have to get in there. It's going to take you some time. You're gonna have to get closer to figure out how to where to plant your explosives to bring it down. So you're going to be subjected to some gunfire.
Just make sure you stay low, Doc. Stay low.
Well, I can accompany him if we need.
Father
I
Anderson,
don't
make
know.
me
Or he
a
wants to leave
religion
him
roll.
by himself.
Whatever it is. What is you? I'm not sure. Really?
Oh boy.
Walk, walk,
really?
walk.
Man, a 1. You missed that class on the undead
Oh
apparently.
boy.
On ghostly apparitions, you skipped that day and.
How'd I miss the class on Resurrected Dead? That's what the whole Bible's about.
No, apparently you missed one of those classes to understand what the hell was going on with some of these undead. Seminary, you were playing hooky that day. Probably with a little foxy maiden of some sort. Doc, you're supposed to be celibate. I mean, father, you're supposed to be celibate. All right.
Oh, yeah, blow up the bridge. Great idea. It'll definitely work.
Well, I am always up for a liberal application of explosives. I guess the doctor will head to Rebecca.
We have to make sure that we make it there alive. Did we not just see Thaddeus get shot?
Well, I mean, I did hear the guy say that if they would fight forever with the bridge intact. So
Yes, but there is
Blow the bridge.
gunfire and
Right,
blowing
right,
up
but
on the way there.
blow the bridge, and I'm hoping that blowing the bridge up is going to cause them all to go.
Well, there might be more to this story besides the bridge itself. What if we blow up the bridge and they decide to come after us instead?
Well, then we run.
But we still have to come through with the cattle.
Well, I mean,
That's not going to be good for the cattle.
Well, yeah.
Right,
So,
but-
yeah, but you're noticing now. You understand some of the situations happening, but this is your only way in and out of the area, and the cattle's nowhere going to anywhere near this with all the eruption and fighting and all that going on. So how are you going to dissipate what you're seeing before you? Because you're going to have to get the cattle through this area somehow.
I think the only option is going to be to blow the bridge, unless
Wide is the river,
Father
by the way?
Alexander can,
Yeah.
the whole bless and make them
50
exercise.
yards. Doc.
50 yards? Okay.
Yeah. We'll say 50, 60 yards, depending on the
It blowing up.
width area. But
Yeah.
the question is, do you think you have enough dynamite? What
I
do you
don't know.
have left?
Do I think? I've got 12 sticks of dynamite. Let's see. 12 sticks of dynamite, got some blasting caps, fuses, a pound of ghost rock.
So that'd be strapping the dynamite to that, gives it an extra explosive power, right?
I'm guessing
You're the doc. Come on, don't guess.
Well-
no, you guess about everything, so never mind.
I would think so. It's some super rocket fuel level
Yeah.
stuff, but there's
well,
not a
you're going to
mechanic in
need
the game that tells
you're
me
going to
exactly.
need to spend a few moments in close to the shoreline to see exactly what you're going to have to deal with. And you look from the
Well,
looks
I
of
was
it.
gonna say I was riding Rebecca towards the river.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we should go that way.
Okay, so you are. So you're noticing that you've got two structures. Like I said, the center part, and you've got. These are the. Oh, sorry. These I wanted smaller, but these are the. While they're small, burst template is this, but you have got basically two supports under the bridge, on that middle section that look like to be your best bet, and you're needing more dynamite than what you've got.
Hmm.
And then as y'all are sitting there, another explosion goes off to the north of y'all, showering y'all with dirt. As more
Is there
bullets and
any-
stuff whistles by?
Are there any old cases of dynamite in the camp that we were just in?
I don't know. You didn't look.
I'm gonna go look.
You're noticing that those guys on your side are throwing dynamite to the other side.
Right.
But is it real?
Oh, no, Santia, it is very real. The explosion just threw dirt and smoke in your face, covered you. With
I'm gonna go
soot.
and I'm
Yeah.
gonna go and see if there's any dynamite
Let us get some.
explosive in.
Okay. So
The
y'all
camp.
leaving the dock there as he's researching and studying.
No.
Because he's gonna have to take some time.
no.
He's gonna have to spend
I-
a few rolls in traffic before he can finish out his research. There's no doubt about that.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. So you ride
I'll
back.
stay.
Doc, I need well, Father Anderson, where are you at? What are you doing?
Go half and half.
Yeah,
Go
I'd
ahead.
be watching, waiting to blow up the bridge. I guess to be hanging out with the other ghostly.
Just hanging in the back. Okay, you're fine. Okay, so Santia and Dr. Versailles, y'all are up there, the river, the shoreline and all that, watching this. So I need D6 rolls from y'all, please. Oh, Dr. Versailles.
Oh no.
Oh, you're gonna take. Let's see. Does he take? Oh, I can't drag him on your. Oh, come on! Can I drag it? Where's Dr. Versailles? Oh, he's down here at the bottom. All right. All right. Yeah, goes through your lab coat. Bullet leaves a little hole. You know, you look down. You know, upset. But you're studying. Thaddeus, you make your way back to the tent. I need a notice roll from you as you begin to search a couple of old rickety tents that are back there. Okay, you're good. Yep, you're going to find there is a dusty crate in the back of one of them covered by debris and all that. And you push it aside and you open up the crate and you see a large pile of old dynamite. And it catches your attention that there is liquid, little tiny drops of liquid coming out of them and forming on the outer casings.
That's not good. How heavy is the box?
It's full.
So
The dynamite is
50?
sweating.
50 pounds?
No,
30 is a case.
Yeah.
30?
somewhere, yeah.
All right, I will probably blow myself to hell, but I don't care. I will pick up the case of dynamite and walk really damn carefully back to the doctor.
I need an agility roll from you when you pick it up. Okay, so you pick it up and you're looking down at it, and now you got to come out of the tent and make your way through the battle.
Yep. Like I said, I'm probably gonna blow myself to hell, but
Love it.
I'm trying it anyways.
Right.
Bad idea gone wrong.
Sacrificing yourself for the bridge blow up.
He is bringing this case with kid gloves. I need another D6 roll from Santia and Dr. Versailles, please. As more bullets wings by you. All right, nothing happens to y'all. All right, and so here comes Thaddeus. One more agility roll. Thaddeus. Okay, you make it there. Snake Eyes was the bad news.
I will just okay, real set it down real nice and soft and be like, "Hey Doc, we got some dynamite here that you might be able to use. Just be careful; it's really freaking old."
Oh, you found more Thaddeus.
Yes.
Ah,
And then I'm
perfect.
going to back away and find Father Alexander.
I'm hanging out of the tent where the guy's tending the dead.
Right.
Trying my best to.
Trying your best to what? You cut off.
To help say ease for these ghosts.
Yeah, you know deep down what you're trying to do, but as they don't even know you said they don't even recognize you or pay attention that you know that you say or sit next to them and all that. But you still are trying to do your best. Yep.
Ay, Dios mío, this looks very old indeed. Doctor, ten cuidado.
You gonna apply that there shaken to me there,
Yeah,
Mr. Duff?
I should have done that on those rolls. I just caught that because there's a difference.
Yeah,
if you're
you
shaking.
should have.
Give me another agility
Yeah.
roll. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. You're lucky. All right. Yeah, they're supposed to do more. And all right, so now you drop that down in Dr. Versailles, and so Dr. Versailles, you now know you've got enough, but you see the instability of what you're dealing with, understanding what you're looking at, and you're going to need to take some of that across into the water and get it over to the other structure, the other joy system, to set your.
So it's how far from the shore to the strut? I need to get.
Yeah, if it's 50, 60 feet across, then one's 20, the other one's 20 on the other side. So, yeah, about 20 yards apiece. Yeah, let's say.
And it's not like the water's like
Not that bad.
over our
No,
head.
It's not. No. But Doc's someone's still gonna have to take the dynamite.
Should we have your monkey help us, Doctor?
No need for this. Hell.
So Doc, who's moving across?
Oh. I will spend a Benny to reroll. Oh, where is
boy.
it? There we go.
Why do you have multi-action clicked?
Because I need to take a -2. Really?
Oh,
Screw it. Well,
He's sending another one. Oh, Doc,
God,
it's
no.
just gotten worse. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm standing right by you, man.
no, we'll do it one more.
now here's a quick question.
Really? The
Would,
highest I rolled was a 3. All right. Well, I can't make the device I wanted to make.
Would the dynamite be considered a group with an attitude?
No.
Okay.
No. I know. You
I was
got
saying,
some card you're gonna slap me up with. That was a
It's a group and it's volatile to us. So I mean,
Let me see. What cards do I have?
Yeah, I got some cards. So Doc, yeah, we're making our way over to the first for the first trellis. I mean, the first.
Yes, I'll just pick up the dynamite.
Yeah,
we'll do this the
and-
old-fashioned.
Oh no. Where did it go? Because it was 1 second here.
Is there any way to help carry this without it being too crazy?
No, it's the Doc. They knew it was sweating, and it's nitro, and it's very unstable in the sweating form. And Doc's got a bad problem here. So where is the roll? Because it's gonna be a problem. Kaboom! The dynamite's gonna go up.
Oh man, I think it's
Wait,
gonna get us.
for-
That's gonna get us both.
I haven't rolled anything for moving the dynamite yet.
What was this? What were the rolls for that you were rolling? I thought that was you.
I was using my gadget here to try to build a. device that
I'm
builds
thinking
a-
you're trying to move across with the dynamite. You.
Yeah.
Oh no! I,
I mean,
was gonna
it-
build
it
a
says
bridge
right
to
there
walk
in the
over.
chat, Weird
Oh,
science.
Okay,
so
well, you're making your way.
Yeah.
You're making your way in the water. Okay, I'm not. I'm like thinking. Okay, yeah, you don't. Yeah, you're at a disadvantage. Yeah, so the only way to get over there is to get in the water and start moving toward it.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
I need an agility check from you, please.
Oh, I still have my multi-action on. Do you want me to re-roll it?
Yeah, if it was not the right roll. Oh, now you exploded. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure, Duff. Let him re-roll it after, you know.
Uh-huh. Thanks a lot. Okay. So you get over to the first support of the trestle and all that, and you begin to start laying down the dynamite and kind of, getting it in position, wrapping it up and all that. And give me another notice roll, please, Doc. Okay. So, Santia, where are you at as the Doc's doing this?
I'm accompanying him, basically.
Where are you at, Thaddeus?
I'm talking to Father Alexander.
All right. Wait, you went back?
So me and the doctor are on the bridge, and they are back at camp.
Thaddeus, you took the dynamite out there. So how did you get all? Okay, so I didn't hear you right. You dropped the dynamite off and you ran all the way back in the battlefield.
I went to go talk to the doctor. Yeah.
Not
the doctor, but Father Alexander.
You got to give me I need a D6 roll
D6?
from you. Yeah, because you're taking gunfire. Okay. Uh-oh. Chameleon, welcome to good to see y'all.
Raids.
With another raid. We got Lord Gasumba came in. We're playing some Deadlands Savage Worlds. Did you want to spend a Benny on that? Did you want to take the damage, Thaddeus?
Yeah, I guess I'll spend a Benny to reroll. Where's it
Raid
at?
coming in. Welcome. Thank y'all for coming by the Rejects. We are playing Deadlands Savage Worlds. Tales and Territory Trails. You may spend a Benny and reroll that D6, please.
Come on, Dice. Why are you not showing up?
Raid. Okay.
Yeah.
Bullet goes right through your hat. You make it back to the dock. So Doc made a notice roll.
I went to
see the father.
Father,
Yeah,
exactly.
Father. I get it mixed up. So Santia, if you're sitting with Dr. Verstappen, I need a notice roll from you too. Okay. While the doc's doing that, you're beginning to see that the water is beginning to kind of like wave, and there's some bubbling action happening and all that. And
Oh,
then
boy.
right next to the doctor, this explosion happens. This roar and bubbling of water just comes ripping up out, and this creature basically it's an amalgamation of what you see. Let me see, do I have a picture by chance? A mass of bodies and parts and all that just come ripping up out of the water, heads and screaming and all that, and they just basically lunge right at Dr. Versailles.
Oh boy, is there a reaction I can take to shoot at it?
You didn't get surprised, but the doc did. So, here, where is it? Here,
I'm not sure how reactions work in Savage
well,
Worlds.
you see, I gave you a notice roll. You begin to see the water churn, so you're able. I'm giving you an act. Basically, you can either if you're going to try to shoot it, or if you're wanting to alert the doc, because he has got all this sticky dynamite.
30 pounds of dynamite.
Something like that.
He's just there, strapping the TNT to thing. Whistle while you are.
Okay, then I'll alert him that there's some crazy thing going on coming straight for him.
So he won't. So he won't get extra surprise. He'll still get attacked, but it's not a surprise. So Doc.
Orale, doctor, look out!
I got a hit though. All right. Uh-oh.
Oh my god! You just destroyed him!
The doctor's dead. Again.
Good lord!
I guess I'll
This
try
time he
to
really
soak one.
is like dead.
I'll soak one. Gives me only 3 wounds.
Doc,
Yeah.
basically, yes. So this abomination reaches in, and it's just basically 4 or 5 arms all grab him and begin to pull and smash him. Oh shit! That's gonna set off the dynamite too. Oh no.
Goodbye, Doctor.
It's okay, I have backup characters.
The Doc's goes. The explosion rips the. Oh, holy moly! I wasn't counting on that. Damn.
How
Was that
close is
destroy the
Cynthia to
bridge?
the doctor?
Yeah, I'm not that far from him, honestly. Because she's accompanying him. She's trying to help
That's
him.
the issue. Yeah, the explosion's going to take off a blast template. Oh man.
So rip both of us.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Rip both of us.
5d6. Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, come here. Hold on.
I guess it's time to roll.
Maybe we're in. Okay, so here's the damage. Ah, damn it! I can't get it to stay inside. Quit. All right. So what's that total? How many?
It just says 5 rolls for us. We don't
Yeah,
see
we
the
don't
That's
see
right.
the
Oh,
dice rolls.
darn it. 10, 15, 21. Over your toughness.
Let's see. My toughness is what, 7?
No,
That beats my
your-
toughness.
No, it's
4
my
times over.
toughness. This is basically an explosion. So
That beats my toughness 4 times over.
oh my god. So that's 4 wounds.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if it beats it, for every time it beats it, that adds a wound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then yeah, I have
Yeah.
4 wounds.
Well, are you shaking? Because it's shaking,
It's
then
shaking
wounds.
them. Yeah,
Shaken
it's
and
so
wound. So well then that's
So
the same thing
shaken-
with
shaken.
you,
So
Doc.
then that's shaken with 3 wounds.
Yeah, so same thing with Doc. So he's shaking. So
And he soaked
Right.
1, so it's shaking with 2 wounds.
okay.
the explosion.
Well,
is
no, I got
shaking them
4
blown
from
off.
the first. I already had 3 wounds.
No.
And then
Yeah.
another, like, I'm pretty sure
Well,
he's
he
just
shook
dead.
one off. You
Yeah, so
you did one off.
Yeah, you so y'all were clean. I gave y'all full rest, so y'all were okay going into the deal. So if that was 4 wounds, you shaking.
'Cause I don't think we're-
you soaked 1, so it should be 2, right, Doc? Is that right?
I only soaked 1, so it was 4. It was 4 wounds after the shaking, so
After
that
the
gives me
shaking.
3 full wounds.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And then another 21 damage.
Yeah,
you
well,
said?
basically you got the beast has got you and all that and is pulling you out. The explosion goes off. Yeah, I guess your body would take that explosion damage. Just killed the
Goodbye,
dog.
Doctor.
I tried
You
to be
killed
good about
us.
not killing my players, but this one I'm not certain I can. I think Dr. Versailles.
Oh, I mean, I don't mind.
I
It's
think
like I said, I have backup characters.
I think that's
This
I
is
don't
Savage
have one
World.
prepared, but
There's
you know,
no
I'm.
way.
But you've got.
You
I ain't mad if it happens.
Yeah, so it does. That was the issue. Yeah, so of trying to. Oh man, wow, y'all walked right in. Yeah, so this creature was attacks anything that gets in the water next to the support systems. But
Did it at least blow up the bridge?
well, it blew. It's taking actually 9, 10, 15. Actually, no, it didn't do enough damage yet. There is a hit point mechanism to number of damage for that explosion to go off. It did a great bit, and so.
Does that include the 12 sticks the doctor was carrying?
Oh no, you did. Were you awesome? Oh my god.
Yes, he was carrying 12 sticks
Okay.
of dynamite with him,
He's
and the
I
30.
don't like killing my players like this because I'll tell you I'm a wuss on this. Even though I tease myself like, Doc, I don't. Your body parts are all over the place.
I figured as much.
It's Savage
A
World.
pink
Nothing,
mist.
nothing you can do when that
Savage
happens.
World. Well, I was
So,
trying to get close.
I think-
to the end, but because I've killed him a
There's
couple
just a
times.
pink
That
mist
took
where the
both
doctor used to
then.
be.
Oh
Are we both goners then, with the included?
Yeah, you're a goner too, Santia. You're gonna the explosion, but that's gonna. There were 12 more sticks, so that's gonna give.
Yeah.
So that's 8, 9 more. Okay, so that takes. So Father Anderson and Thaddeus, y'all hear and see this huge explosion go off.
Oh, and a pound of ghost rock.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Well, the
It just
bridge is
keeps
probably
getting
destroyed,
better.
so that's a good thing.
Oh
A
god!
walking explosive.
I was looking through it. There's no. The item is just called ghost rock, but I know in the lore it was talking about like a ounce
like
of
a
it burns for
catalyst.
60 years or.
It's like a catalyst. Oh hell! Shit and Shinola.
We're both goners.
Well,
It's
I'm just thinking
hilarious,
that I'm wondering if the bridge. So, it needed us with that extra dynamite that you had on you. That takes out the first support, and basically the trellis definitely is leaning and swaying now, and this also gets the attention. The Father Anderson and Thaddeus, y'all see the warring parties notice this happening, and I gotta see what they do too. Oh man.
And now we get killed by a bunch of ghosts. Oh, it's a
TPK.
See, I told you.
Back to 5e, guys. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The
well,
Yeah, because
the Wasatch groups, they all turn. Yeah, they begin to turn, looking, and they see the two of you now. They do see you. That's really strange. Yeah, that alerted them. When make the players. No, hold on. That's the abomination. Hold on. No.
we all knew the doctor was going to get us killed eventually.
well,
Actually,
I'm
I'm wrong. They don't see you. They basically.
I mean, he
continue
killed
fighting.
half the party.
I'm trying to make sure because it doesn't say. They say, okay, the posse has enough explosives without having. Okay, they blow it up. Have fun with this amusement, Marshal. And then each round exposed, you're going to take some bullets. Yeah, carrying enough unstable could be at least if you're shaken, it's even worse on the agility rolls. Each round, once the demolitions get the dynamite to the base. Okay, yeah, the gloam comes out. But the question is, the gloam is blasted apart too. That's the abomination. So basically, it just explodes out, and y'all, yeah, Father Anderson and Thaddeus, y'all not sure what body parts y'all see flying all over the place because this is just a cacophony of, oh my lord. But I'm trying to think on the. I need to make a ruling on the ghost rock though because he had a. Oh my god, I'm just going to give it another 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so thanks. What's up, Cersei? You giving some love to one of the players because they, unfortunately, 2 of them are dead now. All of a sudden,
I say it might be too little, too late.
Too late. For a cheer.
I mean, there's still Thaddeus and
someone gets a
Padre.
card. Yeah, so basically 2 of them have just exploded up in some unstable dynamite nitroglycerin attack.
and Ghost Rock.
Yeah, so the battle begins to wage. Thaddeus gets a card. Okay, wonderful. So here Thaddeus gets a card. Where's Thaddeus?
Hopefully, it's one that allows me to bring back dead characters.
I just gave it to you. So
Yeah, doesn't help me. Doesn't help them either.
Yep. All right.
No.
Yeah, when the battle is raging on, and you see the commander, y'all, Thaddeus and Father Anderson, the commander of the Wasatch, he comes running out with this explosion, and they're pointing, and he goes, "They're trying to blow it. Get the party. We're gonna have to make sure they can't take it down." They're, basically, you think they feel that it's the Iron Dragon is trying to do something, and he says, "Send out the rest of the group, even get the wounded who can fight. We've got to hold that trestle." What are you two going to do?
I am going to take my hat off, put it here, and shake my head. Put the hat back on. Look at Father Alexander and say, "Well, that didn't turn out too good, did it?"
I left my hat back there.
For everybody playing in the haunts, I'm going to try not to kill y'all either, but it's a possibility. Just to warn those who are playing in the Halloween spectaculaires, there's a possibility you'll die. And we're actually going to work in a little Cthulhu. I haven't told everybody. There was a supplement written for 5e, some Cthulhu rules, and we're going to be using that for the games. So,
I mean, it wouldn't be the first character of mine you've killed off.
yeah, no, yeah.
I mean, I've had quite a few of my characters get killed off by DMs recently.
Oh my gosh!
Um,
I think this might be the first.
All right. Well, what are you two gonna do? Y'all have got this. What are you wearing? Oh my God! I just saw the cowboy hat on his.
You didn't see him tip his hat for us.
This went a totally different direction I wasn't expecting. So
that's pretty much exactly what I did too.
Wow.
And then I turned to Father Alexander. Well, that didn't turn out real well, did it?
I'm gonna find the nearest finger and bury it and say a prayer.
I will help him.
Yeah, y'all, because you didn't even notice y'all didn't even notice about the abomination that came up out of the water. Y'all just heard the explosion, and it was loud enough and forceful enough it may have even knocked y'all, off your feet a little bit. But there was some damage to the other support, but it is still holding.
I don't have anything to take it. Maybe if I. Well, the two people that just got blown to pieces are the ones that had rope. So there goes that.
You're right.
I was going to just tie some rope to the horse and tie it to the trestle and see if it was weak enough for them to pull down, but I don't have any rope.
You have to get to the other side to her because he took out the one closest to y'all. Unknowingly, just took out the one closest to y'all.
You said that there were
not funny.
You said that there were Gatling guns.
There are on the other side.
On the other side,
flamethrowers and Gatling weapons.
So I will suggest to Father Alexander that we go to the other side and see if we can find one of these Gatling weapons and just shoot this shit out of the support, the last support. If there's any Gatling weapons over there. If not, we can find more dynamite.
Seems like a good plan to me. The mission must go on. We must finish blowing up the bridge in the doctor's honor.
Yep. Where's Santia?
Good.
That's right. She was over with the doctor.
Y'all knew that. Well, y'all know that she was over there with you. You don't know what's happened to your party, your guys.
I guess we'll go down and check on the.
Yeah, might as well. I mean,
yep. Y'all can make your way up to the shoreline. I need some D6 rolls from you, please.
Okay.
Do you need to? You want a Benny to re-roll that one?
Why not?
Father Anderson, because the one means you just got hit.
I wish I could have
The-
used my card.
My shaken
Yeah,
status, I should be able to
Chips,
remove
I
that,
think,
right, with a
D6,
spirit roll?
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say
Is
that
a
again,
3
Thaddeus?
still a hit?
No, I just need if it's a one only. What's that, Thaddeus?
To remove my shaken, that's spirit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, still shaken.
Mm-hmm. So what were y'all gonna try to make your way across?
Down to where the doctor and
Yeah, y'all make
Santa
your way
Tia.
there.
Santa Tia
You just
used-
had to dodge some gunfire and all that. Then y'all make your way over there, and outside a lot of smoke and debris and that first support, which is now missing, you see neither one of them.
oh well, they got the support, but where are they?
They were here. Maybe they went to the side.
Has any pieces of them washed up on shore?
Make me a notice roll, both of you.
Well, apparently I see something.
You will find part of the doc's lab coat, riddled, shredded, floating in the water, and maybe Santia's hat
Oh well,
or scarf she wore. Not a scarf, but a handkerchief. You know, kind of floating.
that looks
Her
to
good old
be
guitar.
The guitar,
looks to
there
be the-
you go. The guitar, broken apart in pieces. Part of it laying on the side of the bank of the river, and the rest of it just bobbling away as you see it like a wooden battleship destroyed with a kid's play as it floats down the stream.
Alexander, that looks like the doc's coat, and that's definitely Santia's guitar. I think that something bad happened and they got exploded.
You're fairly certain something went wrong now that you understanding what just hit.
Crap.
Oh, well.
We
That's
got to
no
finish
good.
the job, though, so...
Yeah. So I guess we'll head up to the northern part where it looked passable before and see if we can cross.
Yeah, you get cross. You were able to make your way over there. Yeah, I need as y'all get over across that. I need a couple more. Let me get 2 more D6 rolls. Another D6 roll for both of you, please. Okay. Yep. Bullets, dodging the bullets, and y'all can matrix your way across the riverbed, and cross to the Iron Dragon side.
All right, so now that we're here, I'm going to look for Gatling guns, explosives, something to blow up to destroy the other support.
You will find there is, where is it? I saw it. Ding, 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 ding. Where is the gloom? Okay, who's that tripping under my bridge? All right. You will find, I know I saw it. It was you'll find a rusted out Gatling gun. Gatling, yeah, where? I know I saw it here because I'm trying, the way they exit it, it's hard to search some of the stuff in here when I'm looking for, it's not in order. It really irritates me. But
Okay, I
yeah,
will.
'cause it was going to be one of the ways you could kill. It was going to be one of the ways to kill the gloam if you.
I'm going to see if I can, if the barrel still spins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like it needs
And
a
is
little
there-
work on it. Unfortunately, if you had somebody that knew how to fix things, was with you, you can
Well,
make me
I
a
mean,
knowledge roll, but I'll need it at a -2.
Common knowledge.
Yeah, to see if you can think you can get it working.
-2.
Ooh, Benny that?
Sure. Not gonna do any better.
Yeah, it did. Exploded.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice,
Yep.
nice.
So, okay, so I'm gonna say, Bashman Jeff, is it possible that you would be interested in switching from the Sunday to the Wednesday game? Let me know, because I got another streamer part of Nightheart Gaming was going to play, and so they can only play on Sunday. So let me know if you don't mind moving to that other time, and then we'll have both groups full. Up to you, though. You have the Sunday one. You've committed, and I've given you that, but I'm just asking. Are you sure? Are you positive? And I got your package. Thank you for the stuff. So, got the special. Got a poster, too. 2 King Game posters. That cool? All right. So then, yeah. All right. Then I will move you, Jeff. Here, and once we're done tonight, I'll move you over to the Wednesday group and let Not Heart Gaming know, the other person from that channel is going to take the 5th spot for the Sunday group, and then we have our players for both Halloween special games starting on the 29th of September, going up until Halloween. Yay! Full month of streaming for me. What the hell am I thinking? All right, so you're gonna rattle off and blast away the
At that support pillar.
yeah, that's fine. Now it's gonna take some time, and but I'm gonna just and you basically begin to riddle the wood and all that with it, and it begins to slowly destruct, taking bits and pieces of it out. And but give me a couple more D6 rolls, though, would you please? 2 at least. So let's see if by chance we can, Jeff. I need to reach the Wednesday. Was that for the Wednesday group? Yeah, that was. Yes, we'll still be rolling PCs up this coming Wednesday for the Halloween group. I got to get with the Sunday group. Actually, I may just see if any and all people Wednesday for those who can't do it on the Sunday group. That's what's going on. But I need to reach out to the Wednesday group to see if they all want to meet. I didn't even post on that, so I'll do that too. I got to get my shit together. Give me a break. Okay.
I'm good.
Yep, you're good. Patal, the second support structure, dissipates. The wood in the bottom of it begins to crumble, and all of a sudden you see it. The gravity begins to take hold of it, and the pillar crumbles to the ground, and the trestle then begins to, you see it, that's too much weight in the center, and it starts cracking, and the fighting all of a sudden stops.
Father Alexander, let's move away from the crumbling big bridge of death.
And
I'm in the back watching you do this. I'm not down there smacking with a knife or something. Throwing knives at it.
Well, as soon as I see it start to crack and crumble, I'm booking back to where away from anything falling so I don't get crushed.
Yeah, it takes some time for it, and it begins to see more and more of the wood starts falling to the water, and then it starts splitting and more sections, and all of a sudden it just, a complete midsection just drops where the 2 support structures were, and just explodes into the water, throwing things everywhere. But as that was doing, the battles slowly starts dissipating, and all of a sudden the ghost, all these wraiths and all that, all, because it's on both sides, just stop, and they're looking and they're watching at this, and they begin to start dropping their weapons, and they're all standing and looking, and then you begin to see the ghost. They're all looking up at it, and they have this like reverent look to them of respect, and then there's grief as they're seeing it, and they all begin to start fading from the battlefield, and then there's just silence of the outside of the echo from the when the structure fell into the water. You can kind of hear it still kind of rumbling a little bit, but then there's just nothing but a light wind coming through the area.
All right. Well, that's done. I guess we can find maybe hopefully find some pieces to bury of Santia and poor Doctor.
Bury the little strip of lab coat in the guitar.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to put Rebecca down too, because she's gonna be heartbroken without the Doctor.
You can kill a dog just because someone died.
Oh my god. Oh, my horse is also gone. Well, out there without an owner.
Was he riding Rebecca down to the water?
No, we didn't have been riding her.
Y'all have y'all's horses back with the camp and all that. Now,
I guess we'll take them back to the caravan and let them know that we found a safe place to cross at the cost of 2 of our.
Yep.
so the cow herd and Abby and Sutter will come up, and they're distraught. Somewhat.
Not surprised, just distraught.
Like relieved and also sad at the same time.
Santia, she was such a great soul, and Dr. Versailles, he was a soul.
I will make a suggestion that we might need to stop and get 2 new people at the next town.
How much longer do we actually have?
Well, that's a good question. So that with that taking place, you know that you get through. You take the time. If things settle down, the herd can now be taken, through the area and across in the river, and I am pushing. Oh, are you really kidding me? Y'all come out on the northern end of the canyon and all that, and we're finding the Bighorn River and its basin area, and this is where the land grant is at, and that is basically he's looking at it, and it's not even a week's ride now to get the herd up the river to a town called Darkwater, and he is now spend that time in solace and reflection of your lost companions, and Sutter basically honors his agreement with the 2 of you that there's payment for there, or you have investment also in the herd. You don't remember that taking on the new and being a part of it, that you were going to be able to help assist rebuilding the ranch if you wanted to, and setting the cattle and the land up to continue being invested, not just hired now hands, but actually have a monetary value with helping keep things going here. And he gives that proposal to the 2 of you, and your percentages for your missing companions will just roll to the 2 of you. Basically, you'd be well off for the rest of your lives.
What do you think, Father?
Well, I am about spreading the word of the Lord across the land, and if they keep on traveling around and moving, I might take investment and join them up and just have God help them on their travel.
You seem to think that Darkwater does not have a holy place to it.
Oh, never mind. I'm taking my money and building a church.
How is their law enforcement at
There's
Dark
not
Water?
much here. This is so Dark Water is kind of situated in the basin, both in close proximity not only to the Sioux Nation, which you have intimate knowledge of now, but also of Yellowstone. So, and it's all its wildness and unexplored, interesting locations.
So I guess I'll settle down here and become the sheriff.
You died a day's ride away from ending the campaign. Congratulations.
Oh my
But
That's
I
so
will-
true. Oh my god.
Wow.
I will help
Wow.
Father Alexander build a monument to our 2 fallen comrades.
Oh yes, they're going in the church right next. Slightly lower than the crucifix of Jesus, but up there by.
My name is closer to Jesus. I want up there.
It's like the Texas flag. The only thing allowed to fly at the same height is the American flag.
Speaking of,
oh my lord.
where's Abel? Did Abel blow up too?
Oh, I'm sure Abel's gone.
Oh yeah. Abel was a construct of mine, so
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I mean, if he was still intact, we could,
Oh no, Abel. That was the monkey, right?
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, monkey. No, he created a damn crater in the fort.
Oh, I rebuilt him.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, did you? I thought he blew up. You hadn't rebuilt him yet. Oh.
Well, I had time to rebuild.
I think
him
maybe
fully, but he
you
was
were working
around.
on- You find parts of him, Thaddeus, in the wagon.
Okay, so we will also use the wagon as a memorial.
The one big
Our
weapon,
doctor.
yeah, the big tall one shaft.
And
You
so-
can have that for the sheriff
That helps
office.
for-
That's not going
we'll
in the
use that
church.
for city defense.
You have a turret posted up by the gate.
Got a howitzer in the back of a wheel, covered wagon, basically, that the doc used to fire on his own people.
It's a deterrent for unscrupulous outlaws.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that works.
Well,
Nothing
Well,
stops
that was
bad guys with
exciting.
guns like good guys with bigger guns.
I'm kind of floored. I wasn't expecting to quite end on this note like this, but yes, y'all died the last encounter before the end of the module. Getting to the town.
Oh boy. I
A
mean,
noble
it's
sacrifice.
going out in a blaze of glory.
You two
I'm
did.
sorry, it's my fault. It's
What?
my fault. It's all my fault.
That's what I get for helping the doctor try to put dynamite up on a bridge.
Who was it in the Tomb of Horrors that took out? Was it you, Gary? Was it you character that?
Yes, he's the one that touched the glowing thing and
Yes, it took
vaporized
out
him
you
and Cat.
Jack. Yes.
Yep. That was us.
Okay.
I was them because I remember making those piles of
Yeah,
dust.
that's right.
I ended up being a naked woman stuck in a trap and starved to death.
Yeah, you
There was only 2 that made it out of there alive.
That was so
Yeah,
sad.
The
guys.
super smart one and the super dumb one.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Well, that was
So-
fun.
we have concluded our Deadlands run. So luckily, I will study the rules better because I like the rule says different. There is no doubt about it, and these buffoons, my players here, especially Joseph and Roe, knew the rules backing it out and knew how to push. They definitely knew exactly where to take everything and threw the wrench into me multiple times because I am very unfamiliar still with the rule set and still forgetting lots that was going on. But
I mean, one of us had an actual monkey
Yeah,
that he
got
threw
the
at
monkey.
he threw at you all the time.
But on the Deadlands, and there's lots more module. But I also I'm intrigued by possibly looking at the 50 Fathoms, which is their pirate seafaring one deal, and their weird wars, their World War I and World War II. I want to see what module, what's out there, how they're written or whatever, because I'd kind of find that interesting to see how, you handle some of the combat and stuff like that takes place and running something like that. Yeah. So, but we're going to, I guess now, Joseph, that puts you on a little bit sooner than I was thinking, depending on what you want to do, because he has offered to run a session here on Monday nights when we're not streaming the Wizards, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So he runs a show. You're running right now Thursday night on your, basically your group on Thursday on your little channel. Sorry, not little, but on your channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's fine.
No, well, I don't mean this.
Yeah,
On his 2-person town channel.
That's okay, but it's still he's still streaming. So
that
it's
one
fine.
horse.
So,
No, it's yeah, we're having fun.
yes, you are.
I think.
Listen in on it, and they're over there yelling, and
Oh,
the same
yeah.
thing like you heard tonight, giving each other going, "What in the hell?" and cussing and everything. And so there's 4 or 5 players. 2, am I? You? And
We're up to
There's
6
6 of us.
6
total.
2 girls.
Yeah.
And 4 guys. Okay, so plenty going over on Thursday night, but he's offered to spin a game up for the group here, and me as a player now on Monday nights and playing in his homebrew world, right? Is that up to you?
Yes, you'll
Okay.
be in a homebrew world.
Okay. So, and I've taken them up on the offer. I think it would be nice. And they're just dying to get me in as a player now so they can beat the snot out of me.
You mean so you can torment
be any
me,
difference?
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
that's
try.
how it works,
I'm gonna
right? The
try,
player-
but he's pretty much up on the rules, and if I'm sure that he's pretty damn good at thinking all the outs on things. And if it's going to take us coming up with some stuff to really put the monkey wrench to him. But we're going to try on Monday nights, and we'll do this the same nights that we're not streaming. And I'm making the Wizards guys commit. Since they're not streamers and not really doing much, they haven't given it thought that I've asked them to be consistent on the nights that we're supposed to stream, so that doesn't keep affecting what's happened with us here. Is these extra one-offs and nights and all that. I said first and third Mondays only, and leave it at that, because I have these other games, and they're trying to put something else on the other Monday nights. And I said, guys, I can't be a part of it, because I've got these games and I've got y'all commit. We're trying to keep some of this working and moving forward with steady games. So, but the question is, how much time do you need before you want to spin that up?
I have it ready whenever.
Oh, you're ready. He's already ready to go. Well, it looks like maybe next Monday we're going to start. Not next Monday, because that's where we've got Robert. You don't know, Rob Schwab is going to be on next Monday on the Wizards of the Couch, talking about game design. And he is a well-known author and creator, and is responsible for Shadow of the Demon Lord, I believe, right, Cersei? And he is in Shadow, his game set, I believe so. And I met him for the first time at CobaltCon. Yeah, okay. So very nice guy, and going to be very interesting to have him on and talk. And we also haven't figured out the dates yet, but Larry Elmore is going to be on, and we've even possibly got a Gygax coming on sometime. We don't have dates yet though, so that's a possibility happening on the Wizards.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, so it's looking at, we're going to try to get it squeezed in on the show before GaryCon next year. I'm hoping November, but I'm not in charge of that one. That's going to be Matt's in charge of reaching out to the Gygax that we're talking about. But Elmore, I think, is kind of cool too. I didn't get a chance to talk with him much at Gen Con while he was signing his pictures and stuff like that. I think that would be interesting to chat with him about his artwork that he did for Dragonlance and all the stuff that he's done. But anyway, y'all have any comments about the game? I know we were sporadic toward the end there, and I wasn't counting on that. But like it, not like it, what worked for you, what didn't work?
It's an interesting system. I think it works better in low fantasy settings than something with a lot of magic, because their magic system, all the way it improved it, is pretty, compared to 5e, is really basic.
Really? Yeah, we didn't have, you were the one that were throwing anything like that. I mean, well, Father Anderson, I see I'm calling y'all's character name now. You had some with your religion stuff, but not a lot of magic, right? For your...
Swade actually made a big change to the Miracles thing, because before I had access to everything in unlimited use,
Mm-hmm.
just with the DMs, side effect of they can decide I'm asking God for too much and punish me.
Right. Right. Well, there's tons more. So I have the whole Deadlands library of what's been released, at least for Fantasy Grounds. So I will plan on, we'll do another run sometime. Not sure when yet, but I would like to have taken up Joseph being a player. It's about time because I needed some to get back behind the player wheel to get that viewpoint. You get a little myopic sometimes just being the DM the whole time, and that's pretty much what I've done for quite a while, except for
Not to mention burnout.
yeah, well, that's constant. The beat down from some players. No, I didn't say that, did I?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So,
Like I said, you're welcome to throw wheels at me.
well, we're gonna try. So the question, I will get some more information, but yeah, it looks like we will start out because we chat about it at some already, but Josh Mech 45 from the Dungeon Dwellers, which is not streaming anymore, but he is going to start doing Wednesdays on the channel.
And they will be cam also.
Yep, those will be all cam. A little bit more serious on the DM side. There won't be any perks and stuff like that available to start off with. We're going to try to twist his arm a little to see if we can get him to turn on a few of the perks and all that for when stuff happens in game. But he's got his homebrew design world, Sanguine Isles, which Gary has played in before. I don't know if any.
It is loosely based off of the Exandria from Critical Role.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's on the moon.
Worlds, one of the other worlds, yeah, that's based in that world. And so he's got a map he's finishing out, and he's continuing to develop. But he's going to run 5 or 6 players on that. I'm not sure if he's full.
There is a sign up.
There's a sign up in my Discord.
I don't think he's full yet.
Yep. On the Discord server.
No, he's still looking for people, I think.
Yep. Here's the invite. So anybody checking that out, but that'll be Wednesdays starting at 6 p.m. Central, running 6 to 10. Yeah, because I think he's doing a 4-hour session on Wednesdays. And
he's Eastern, so
he's Eastern at 6 p.m. That's why it's 7 p.m. Sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern,
7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. So, but I put everything we do is Central here, so I've put it down to 6. So that will take off, and then we're going to be, like I said, we've got now 5 players on both sets for Wednesday and Sunday's Halloween spooktacular sessions. We're going to start running on the 29th in celebration of the release of Haunt 3 from PB Publishing. We've run Haunt 1 and Haunt 2 before on the channels over the last couple of years, and this time we're going to start running the group. We're going to do Haunt 1, which will roll into Haunt 2. And we have no idea. I've already asked Phil for some insight to the 3, and he hasn't given it to me yet. And so I have no idea what it's about, but we're going to find out, and we'll run that the week of Halloween. Hopefully try to get that all knocked out, because then that Friday morning I fly out to Gamehole Con to go run some games there and go see the definitive D&D library that Alex Kamer has up in Wisconsin. So, and I will take some pictures of that and send that back so everybody can see basically he has the largest collection of D&D memorabilia and materials anywhere. So, a D&D museum.
Is that a Guinness Book World Record fact, or?
I don't know, actually. It's a good question, but I knew he has stuff that is not available anywhere else. So
That's pretty cool.
I do know that there is a guy who has pretty much a Gygax dungeon that has a whole bunch of everything.
I think his beats it. My understanding is Kamer stuff has I don't know. Let me just say I do not know, but my understanding, what I've heard from the rest of the guys, is that it's hard to beat what he has. So the stuff he's collected, they're waiting. He's asked to try to figure out somebody to put a museum somewhere that he can just donate it all, because he's got it all insured. in his above his where his office and he owns a bar restaurant apparently in town.
That's awesome.
He was on.
Yeah, he's been
One
on our
Monday.
show. Yeah, he's been on the Wizards
Yeah.
before. That's right.
Yeah.
And he's actually got a copy of the Quest for the Fazelwood, which was the first modular game that my exposure to D&D in 1980. And he has actually in the Ziploc bag that they gave this out to, dot matrix printed stuff, and it was basically one-on-one, a player against the DM. You had 5 minutes to read the character sheet, then you had to give it back, and you had to remember as you worked your way into this complex. I never got out of the courtyard. I died. I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, what am I supposed to read? And I paid money because whoever got the farthest won this deal, won the little contest. And I'm like, I remember there's an orc at a gong in the middle of the courtyard, and I tried to sneak past him, and the dice were not favorable, and he killed me. So that was into that. I think I was there less than 5 minutes after I spent reading the character sheet. But I was hooked on there from there on out. All right. Well, I guess we're going to say goodnight, folks. I apologize to my players. I killed 2 of them.
It's okay.
Well,
You're such a mean DM.
technically, I killed 2 of them because I gave them the.
You're the one that brought it to them. That's right.
Yeah. So technically,
Indirect,
it's my fault.
I mean, would we have been able to do much without it, though?
No.
Right.
Well, there was. So the question is how? Yeah, the dynamite was the way to get the structure down, but the question was, you're not expecting this monstrosity in the water that was basically amalgamation of all these dead bodies that had been here, because this battle had raged on for several years. I'm trying to go back and look at it, and it's on the anniversary of one night that this battle resumes. And if you'd have waited it out a couple of days, it would have disappeared.
So my other suggestion would have worked too.
Pretty much, yeah.
See,
Pretty much.
that
But
I was with it. I was with this plan. Rip.
Yeah. Yep.
Let them kill each other. Come back in the next day and see what's going on.
It goes on. It goes on.
To be fair, they already did kill each other.
It actually goes on for a week, and then the pointless battle, the fall and rise, to throw themselves again and again into the meat grinder that has claimed their lives and now their souls. They were basically stuck there in repetition. Dead Groundhog's Day. And it kept going over and over for them, but it happened once a year. And just happened to happen upon it as it had just started the day before.
To be fair, we probably would have wandered in there anyway. At least she would have, because she has the curious hindrance. Mm-hmm.
So, but that was cool. So I thank the group here. So we will sign off for the night. It's a little bit early. It's only about 30 minutes as we've rambled here and chatted a little bit, but we will be back tomorrow night for Dungeon of the Mad Mage with the Tuesday group. Thursday night, Waterdeep Dragon Heist Thursday, and then Friday back over on the Wizards of the Couch channel running Lost Mines of Phandelver, and preparing for 2 weeks. I guess we will get to Joseph. Will hang on here a little bit. We'll chat off camera, get the final details, because I want to draw up the scheduling, and I've got to put some graphics together and send that over to Josh also, because he's putting his stuff together he's going to be, I guess he's still about a month out before he's ready to do the Wednesday night show, but I'm looking forward to it. So so we'll be having fun. But anyway, that's right, Jeff. Thank you all for watching. The group, thank you for playing. That was our first time to run Savage Worlds. I've got to read more and get more comfortable with it since I did the Kickstarter and have the Suede now. But I have all the Western stuff, and I like it. I just got to read up and I just need to get more comfortable with it. Really, all it boils down to. So, but other than that, we're going to sign off. We'll see everybody tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Good night.
Night, guys.